Hey everyone, welcome back to Numinous Soul Oracles, where on this channel we talk about a whole bunch of stuff. There's no set guidelines about what we're going to be talking about. Whatever wants to come out is whatever we're going to say. So let's just go with the flow. Thank you for returning, for coming back to watch this. I think we're at 11 subscribers now, so thank you. I'll probably just stop asking now. Like you do whatever now. I'm happy with I was happy with the one, but we're up to 11. So thanks guys, I really appreciate it. I don't know if I've mentioned in the other videos that just my intention for this channel is to help people. Basically, throughout my very short lifetime already, there's been a lot of garbage to deal with, to maneuver through and everything. So I just hope that my experiences can kind of just help people who might be going through a similar experience or a bit of struggle trying to heal and to move forward and that kind of thing. So yeah, if you want to just learn about healing and love and that kind of thing, I mean, it's not all love and light. Like, there is darkness too, okay? There's cookies over here in the darkness. The great kind of cookies too. But, yeah, I just want to help people. So we're going to just keep doing this. And, yeah, so without further ado, Dennis. Let's get into it. Gonna do what we did last week, which is not write anything down. We're just gonna go with the flow. Yeah. I'm using the Alice in Wonderland Oracle. It's been I don't know what it is, but it's been looking at me all week, and I don't use this a lot, like not even for myself. I've got quite a bit over here in my stash, but it's not one that I actively use, but it's just like, hello, this one over here, pick me. So yeah, we're doing that one. I've already done a lot of the shuffling and all of the saging and the cleansing, okay? So we're just going to do one more shuffle. We're going to get straight into it, and I don't know if I mentioned that we're going to try and keep this video short, because I know last week was nearly an hour. If you sat for nearly an hour last week and listened to that, you guys are the real MVPs, eh? Like, absolutely. And if you watched it more than once, then, man, big ups to you, eh? Yeah, okay. Let's just get into it. What is collected need to know? Thank you. We're going to do like the one at a time kind of thing. I don't know if we'll do 5 cards. We're just going to be obedient, yeah? Shine bright like a candle. You will make it through this. The number is 36. So I've got like any art buffs out there. Isn't that like is it Van Gogh? Was it that fella who is like this kind of background? Again with the blue and expressing, I think. That's definitely a, blue's been really significant lately for somebody out there, which is your throat chakra. Oh, by the way, I'm feeling a lot better than what I was last week. Thanks for asking. Okay. Shine bright like a candle, you will make it through this. Yeah. You know how like on you see like with candles, the flame, like it flickers, like the wax is like nearly all melted out, and the flame starts flickering, but it never quite extinguishes. You still got that little bit of a flicker going. I feel like that's what somebody needs to know out there. You might be flickering a little bit. Your wax might be nearly all well melted down, to the bottom. Maybe there's not much left there. Maybe you are feeling burnt out. Got a lot of things going on around you. That is just diminishing, like just taking away all of your energy, all of your wax. All of your wax is just being melted down, melting away. You're flickering. You're trying to hang on by the skin of your teeth, basically. You will make it through this. Yeah. Don't stress too hard about your light going out. Only you can put your light out. You know, nobody else around you nobody else around you can extinguish your flame. Okay, that's your flame. You have a little protective barrier around your flame. Yeah, people can be like, they can try and blow your flame out, and they can try and throw some fucking water at it, but it's your flame. But it's also your responsibility to keep your flame alight as well. Okay? Your flame is your flame only. So it's good to just replenish your flame. Go into hermit mode. Take some time to yourself. Also, if you feel like your inner flame can be like your passion as well. Passion is very fiery energy. If you feel like that, your passions if you kind of switch your passions away, and it can be something so simple as a jigsaw puzzle, right? If you love doing jigsaw puzzles, if you haven't done a jigsaw puzzle in yonks, crack one out, crack one open. Take that time for yourself. Depending on what your passion is, make sure you're making time for it. If it's a passion that you're really good at, and like, you know, I understand everyone's got different lives and busy lives and kids and husbands and jobs and all that kind of thing, but if you're not nourishing yourself spiritually, well then you're essentially starving. You're starving your soul, and you wonder why you're just so drained and unhappy and depleted. It's just because you are starving, like, yourself. Even if it's making daisy chains. Does anyone make daisy chains? I've never made a daisy chain, but I mean, there could be, not that resonates with anybody out there. But something like that, you know. If you make daisy chains, can you let me know in the comments? Because that's just... She looks so sad. I feel like if you feel like what you're doing is, or like, okay, how do I put this? Like you found your passion, you found your hobby or something, and you absolutely love it, but you feel like it's not taking off, it's not going anywhere, nothing's coming from it. Well, then change your attitude about that, please. Thank you. Because you will make it through it. It doesn't mean that it's not happening. It's just maybe not happening yet. Do you know what I mean? It's like... okay, so her hair is very golden, but there's a bit like white at the top here, right? So I feel like she's getting the download, she's getting the messages about what she is meant, or he, you know, or he. I know if I got some blokes on here, well then, hey guys, but the receiving the download. So doing what you're supposed to be doing. I mean, she's got a paint palette there, so literally painting the reality that you want, but maybe you're feeling a bit discouraged because what you're seeing and what you are imagining for your reality hasn't come to pass yet. Well, patience, it will. Trust the divine plan, okay? Trust God, the universe, co-creator, your angels, ancestors, your spirit guides, whoever you call upon, whoever you pray to, like Buddha, whoever, yourself. Like the universe is co-creating with you. It's not going against you, but you also have to be in your highest. It has to align with your higher self too, and it's got to be aligned with love. Like if you're manifesting things or a life out of like greed and selfishness and all that bad garbage, well then, I mean, yeah, maybe it might come, but I mean, I don't know, like I don't manifest out of that kind of thing. Like it might come in, but how many people have you fucked over to get that? Does that make sense? How many people are you stepping on to bring that in? So, I mean, if that does happen, well then, in the future, if you start paddling up shit's creek without a paddle, then you kind of know why. But what I'm trying to say is, you can and you will create the life that you want out of love, out of your highest alignment, your higher self, your true alignment with yourself. Does that make sense? I don't know if I showed you, but yeah, she looks sad. Like she's got some tears. Like, dry your tears. It's okay. I mean, it's depending on what you want and where you want to go and how far you want to go and who you want to go with and all that kind of thing. It can be discouraging when things aren't really lining up as fast as you want it to. I know one thing, I love like writing and words and different kind of words, but I can't stand the word patience. Divine timing. I've heard that so much. I know it's coming, but when? But no, learning to be patient with all of that as well. It will come eventually. And you know, if you are somebody who does follow the moon cycles as well with your manifestations under the new moon and the clearing of the full moon, you know, if you write it down and save it. I've got a couple of actually I should probably have a look. I think they were from like January, February, March, maybe, what I was trying to manifest. And I've kept them, like I've even sealed them with wax as well. So I might even crack that open and see, because I can't remember what I manifested back then. But keep in mind that as the only thing that is constant is change. What you wanted last month, you might not want this month. Does that make sense? Like, I know 2 months ago, maybe, there were things that I was manifesting for, like, oh my gosh, like, yes, this is what I want, and then now I'm just like, no, it's not what I want. But I think, in a way, like, your higher self already knows that, so your higher self knows what you want before you know what you want, essentially. And that can be in many different situations, your jobs, situation. I think we covered this last week a little bit, but people as well. You know, if you want people in your life, but your higher self just knows that, yeah, look, nah. If they're not meant to be in your life, the universe, God, will find a way to remove them from your life. If you don't listen to your intuition or the signs and synchronicities, and this, like, still not just about people, but about everything. Everything that's not aligned with your higher self needs to go. But if you don't actively make that choice, well then, you know you should, but you don't, well then, it will just, you'll have a tower moment. It's a lot better for you to do it so you can learn that kind of aspect, instead of God being like, well, you didn't listen, like, well, we're just going to rip it from straight under you. But it's how do I put it? Your body will react to, I think we did say this last week too. Your body will react to certain situations. Your receptors, you've got your receptors, you're feeling the energy, right? Yeah. Shine bright like a candle, okay? Shine bright. I don't know, you guys probably have Rihanna's song, Shine Bright Like a Diamond, maybe? Well, no, this is Shine Bright Like a Candle. Keep that flame going. Yeah. This card like at the bottom here, it says, such a curious dream, grounding, returning to reality and coming home. I feel like that's important too. All too often I've been caught up in fantasy land, away with the fairies. I've got Pisces in my chart, and that's very imaginative, dreamy kind of energy, and I daydream a lot. So much, but sometimes I don't want to come back down to reality at all. I don't. I like it up there. But yeah, coming home to yourself. It's all well and good to. Okay. For example, I daydream a lot about like what I want or what I want to achieve or where I want to go, what I want to do, who I want to be around, or that kind of stuff. But the biggest problem I had back in the day was not actively making movement towards making that happen. Does that make sense? I would much rather just envision it and picture it and fantasize and daydream about it. But in reality, I was like, I'm like, nah. I didn't want to make the effort. But you know, the only thing that is constant is change. So we change the perspective. Yeah? We change our thoughts, we change our actions. Yeah? Okay, let's get another one. What else? There's two there, so I'm just going to put them back because we're just going to do one at a time. Yeah? Okay. And I didn't feel, yeah. No, there's two. Okay, we're just going to keep it upside down because I will get distracted. Okay. Keep your temper. 20. Don't allow anger to rule you. I don't know why I'm smiling at that. I do know why I'm smiling at that. Okay, story time. Finding a way. Balancing your temper. What do you do if you get angry? For the people who know me on a very personal level, I can be such a smooth maybe, calm, gentle kind of maybe person, but flies, I fucking hate flies. And if anyone has been around me when there has been a fly, can know that I can just, this whole table's been flipped, like, fuck off fly. I don't know what it is. And I feel so bad, like, because I'm just calling it all these names under the sun, like, you mongrel, like, oh. It's an issue. Like, I should go to anger management because of flies. No. At least I'm taking it out on a fly, though. It's not like I'm not out here, like, trying to murder them. I'm just yelling at them, like, fuck off, fly. Oh, jeez. Yeah, but keep your temper. Don't allow anger to rule you. And that's, okay, I'll show you the card first. That's a pretty cool card, though. This is like holding on to the cat. I don't know, like cats are quite calming, or, I mean, cats can be fucking aggressive too, can't they? Depending on the cat that you have. But, you know, I feel like tying in with last week as well, with connecting with your emotions, anger is a massive one. If you're not handling your emotions accordingly, you keep bottling them up, well then you're just like me flipping the table, you're going to flip your lid, you know. Anger can manifest in many different ways. It can manifest in violence, like road rage, or aggression, or passive aggressiveness, like any kind of way. You could be short with the people around you as well. They'll be like, hey, how you doing? And all you just like, fuck off, basically. You don't want a bar of anybody, because it's all that garbage that you're keeping up in there, you know. And maybe all it's going to take is a fly just to fly in front of your face before you go off chops, you know. So we don't want that to happen. I've definitely, no, that's a lie. I have not been able to control my anger around flies. There's flies flying around right now because I've got the window open, and they're hovering around, and I'm just, get out. I'll try not to flip the table. I've got all my crystals here. I don't want to, you know. Yeah, but I kind of feel, I think this is definitely a bit of I get resting bitch face in my head right now. See how she's just looking like, really fly? You want to fucking fly over here? Like, it's like just a resting bitch face. You know, you could be having like the most happiest day. I've been told this too, like, Nikita, why do you look so grumpy? I'm just like, bro, I'm having like the best day of my fucking life. Like, what do you want about? And it's just my face. It's just, I'm a lot better now, but I found, you know, everyone's got their own little different thing. I frown like a lot, and it's like it's just normal. Like, if I'm talking to somebody, or if somebody's talking to me, like, I frown. When I'm driving, I frown, and it's not like 98% of the time it's nothing bad. It's just like I'm concentrating, you know. I just frown. But where was I going with that? I don't know. Keep your temper. Maybe like a cat is soothing to you. Maybe you've got a pet or something that's quite soothing. Release that temper. If you are an angry person, I mean, there's nothing wrong with that, okay? But how are you how are you controlling that anger? How are you releasing that anger? I reckon, I mean, personally, I think like kickboxing or just boxing is quite a great thing to, you know, because you're not physically hurting anybody else. You're just punching a bag, basically. But if you listen to some screamo in the car on your way home and do some head banging, I don't know, whatever floats your boat, okay? Whatever tickles your pickle, whatever gets you through that anger. Okay? It's good to feel anger. But you've got to know why you're angry. You've got to identify that. Dig deep, go within. Why are you angry? Okay, yeah. Oh, that's interesting. Why am I angry at flies? There's got to be a deeper meaning behind that. All right, that'll be my work for this afternoon, is figuring out why fuck flies piss me off. Okay, let's get this one. Wake up. It's your moment. Wake up. Wake up. It's your moment. Who's sleeping? Who's out there sleeping? I was sleeping for a long time. Yeah? Once you wake up. Ooh. Once you wake up, you're gonna be like, fuck. I was sleeping, basically. I feel there's a little mousey here. Spirit animals, you know, Google your spirit animals or whatever, or whichever animal you resonate a lot with. I know I've got a couple that that show up consistently. But I feel like, just with like all these flowers in the background, it's your moment. Like, it's time for you to receive your flowers. See okay. Okay, alright, yep, alright. So I feel this whole, calm down. These whole 3 cards, okay, shine bright like a candle, you'll make it through this. Feeling a little bit, feeling crappy because what you've been working so hard at hasn't really brought you in any harvest, right? Keep your temper. You might be feeling pissed off, impatient, that kind of thing. You're frustrated. Things aren't really going the way you want. Things aren't happening the way you want it in a timely manner as well. And then wake up. It's your moment. So, but look at all these flowers. Like it's time for you to receive your flowers. It's time for you to reap in that harvest that you've been working so hard at. Right, you've been painting that picture. You've been putting in the hard yards, okay? But you're getting pissed off, and you need to calm. You need to calm your tits a bit. You need to go and pet a kitty. Go and pet a kitty or something, or a mouse. There's a mouse over here, because your harvest is coming. Okay, you're about to. You've done all your pruning and you. Oh shit. You've done all your pruning and your weeding, you've done your watering, your fertilising, and now it's time for your blossoms to come through. It's time for you to go and pick your flowers that you've worked so hard to blossom. Like, you have your fresh flowers, you can have your fresh flowers on the table. Like, whatever situation it is for you guys. And I feel like I don't know if this is relevant at all, but with them. You know how I mentioned like up here on the crown, like there's like a little bit of light, like she's receiving the download. She's being obedient. Okay, obedience is key once you get that. But now like and it could just be the graphics, but this is just what I'm picking up. Okay, but see, it's a lot more illuminated over here, like because she listened to the crown chakra, because she's been tapping into the crown chakra. The more you do that, the stronger it gets, the more downloads you are gonna be able to receive, right? And then like the more lessons that you go through, the more growth that you do, your crown chakra gets stronger, right? And I mentioned, I don't know if it was the first or the second video, you get tingling, like your crown chakra tingles, either when like a download is coming, or you're in a specific situation, or around people, or that kind of thing, and it starts prickling, right? So yeah, it's a lot more illuminated, right? So I feel like, yeah, does that make sense? And even like down, yeah, I will mention, like even down here, there's a bit of a glow, right? Let's get my pen or something. Like there's a bit of just like here. I was going to mention the throat chakra, like especially with all of that blue. So it's emotions, expressing, that kind of thing. But I feel like it's more to the heart, so heart chakra opening as well. And yeah, I mentioned that as well in one of the other videos, like you feeling your heart chakra activate, open. Yeah. So yeah, it's you may not think that things are happening for you, but they are. Like it's your moment. Like it's literally here. Okay? You will make it through this. You are making it through this. You have made it through this. Yeah, so just breathe. Keep your temper. Apologise to the fly. Sorry, flies. I'm grateful for you. Am I though? Okay. I mentioned spirit animals before. At the bottom of the deck, lead the way, be a leader, show others how it's done. You can help others. But look at all the animals at the bottom of the deck. Right? There's a fox. There's a whole lot of, actually they're all birds, except for the fox. I think I spoke in the last video about be the change you want to see in the world. It's being a leader for humanity, like even with the climate change, and I'm not going to get into that because that's not really an area that I know a lot about. I'm more the mind, the mind is interesting, but there's certain different areas where you'll be called to in, and that's if you're awake. If you're awake, there'll be certain situations you could be called to. The climate change, you could be called to saving the animals, like wildlife, that kind of thing. You could be called into the healing. There's many different niches. You've got to find the niche that's for you. Yeah. I was going to get one more, but I'm at 35 minutes already. Now I've got 41 minutes of space. So we're probably running out of... guys, no, seriously. We're all about helping each other, right? Lifting each other up, that kind of thing. How do I get more storage on my phone? Like, I deleted all the other videos and I've got like nothing on. I've got like nothing. Maybe should I just invest in like a camera? But I don't know how to. Alright, never mind. What are we going to do now? Should we get some more? Should we get a fairy? No. We're getting a moonology one, apparently. These are the ones that I use for... Are we going to do a moon? We've got time, yeah. These are the ones that I do for the moon cycles. I was just like, what's it called? Okay, we're going to get maybe just one. Okie dokie. Alright, just a couple. Actually, I kind of want to move these up. I feel like, since I'm just looking at the shine bright like a candle. Like on the palette, like it's the majority of the colors is just like blue and yellow, and there's like a bit of white, right? It's like I feel like you gotta bring color to your life, okay? Not everything has to be so black and white, or grey, or nude, or taupe. Is taupe a color? Get some rainbow colors in there. Yeah. If you guys have liked this, thank you. I think I've liked it too. Today is Sunday, the 10th of September. I hope everybody is getting geared up for their week ahead. I know I am. I'm pretty excited. I have no idea what the fuck's happening this week, but I'm trusting in the unknown. I'm optimistic. Okay, there's a little quick side note. Oh crap, I've got to stop speaking so much. I was gifted these affirmation cards from an old roommate. And I was gifted these affirmation cards, and I've moved around a bit, so kind of in the bottom, but basically there's three colours, right? Okay, I'm just going to quickly, and it's a thought, a reflection, and an action. So the thought that I got for today is I create peace and harmony for myself every day. Yeah, so that's a thought, and then it's followed up by reflection. What makes you optimistic about the future? Right? So, go out and get you some of these, guys, because it's absolutely incredible. And then action, notice the small pleasures and appreciate them. Yeah? I should probably say that about freaking flies. Small pleasures, though. All right, one more, because we are really... Okay, we got about 3 minutes. Okay. Thank you. Don't let pride get in your way. Full moon in Leo, which we had... I'll get this important too. Which we had literally... Was that last month? Anyway, don't let pride get in your way. So, keep your temper. Literally, the lion, like it's even just the colours. Look at the resonating colours. So Leo, very fiery, very passionate. Can be angry, kind of, maybe, kind of thing. Pull your pride in. You don't have to be so prideful all the time. If you need help, ask for help. If you want a friend, ask for a friend. maybe. That kind of thing. And then at the bottom, we got fixed moon, hold your vision. Hold your vision. So what are you daydreaming about, right? We're bringing it back down, we're grounding it. We're making movements, we're taking action to create the life that we want to live. Okay? Right, that's it. I still can't believe we're at 40 minutes already. I think I spent 20 minutes just on the first card. So, yeah, we're gonna pop off now. Well, we're not gonna pop off. These fucking flies, though, I tell you, giddy up. No, I'm gonna go and finish off my day. I hope everyone has a fantastic week. Don't forget to just appreciate the small things. Love your day, love your life, love the skin that you're in, okay? Love your meat sack that you're currently living in. It's the only one you got. Take care of it. Drink some water, I say as I drink my third coffee for the day. No, alright guys. If you like the video, give it a like, follow, subscribe, and even share it, whatnot. But yeah, I appreciate you guys, and I will catch you later. Yeah? Okay, bye-bye.